One Picture Saves a Life is an organization that literally changes the lives of animals with one picture.
Hi, my name's Seth Castile with Underwater Dogs.
I've volunteered at animal shelters all over the country, and there are millions of pets looking for forever homes, and they need our help. One of the best ways we can help them is to take a better adoption picture.
One picture saves a life.
One Picture Saves a Life is a program that we put together in partnership with GreaterGood.com, the animal rescue site, and Seth Castile, the photographer who you might know from Underwater Dogs, Underwater Puppies, and Underwater Babies. And it's all about transforming the face of rescue and adoption. We're trying to get more pets adopted out of the shelter into loving homes by using positive, hopeful photography.
Imagine you're a dog or a cat. You're brought here in the middle of the night, you're going to be confused and you're going to be scared. It's not an ideal time to have your picture taken, but unfortunately for these dogs and cats, it is the time their picture is taken. And that picture is then used to help them find a forever home, which is really tough. So we're here to come in and create some uplifting, hopeful portraits of dogs and cats to help them find forever loving homes.
And we want to help people take better photos to be used for adoptions because most adoptions start online.
One picture saves a life!
This calling found me, I didn't find it. Found me to try to make the world a better place by taking more positive pictures to help animals have a better life. And so for me, it's always been about that, and I always want to do that. So it's so great to be able to team up with Greater Good, Animal Rescue Site, to be able to do this on a larger scale where we can invite people to come out and learn what we've learned and also share what we've learned from everybody else. Give away brand new cameras, give away lenses, inspire people to go out and make a difference. So many people have no idea. They can just walk down the street to their local shelter or rescue, take a couple pictures and literally save lives of dogs and cats that otherwise would have been lost. And when you see people make that connection, that they can actually make a difference, they don't have to be a professional photographer, they don't have to have fancy gear, but when you see them identify with, oh my gosh, I can actually go do something today that makes a difference today.
Hey everybody, Seth Castile here with One Picture Saves a Life at our very first workshop tour in Madison, New Jersey at St. Hubert's. Taking pictures, saving lives. We hope to see you at one of our upcoming workshops all across the United States.
So we've done probably 15 or 16 actually on-the-ground workshops all over the country and one in Puerto Rico. We invite shelters and rescues and volunteers from all over the region to come and attend these. And so we've trained at this point thousands of volunteers and shelter folks on how to better use these techniques. And we've given away hundreds and hundreds of camera packages as grants to give them the equipment that they need to do that. And then they learn from Seth at these workshops the tips and tricks that they need to take better photos.
I need a volunteer. You're gonna be our terrier. Let me get my camera. We're getting you adopted, Gary. Congratulations. Very nice. I'm always trying to engage with Dee Dee, so I'm either using some food, a treat, you know, that Dee Dee's allowed to have, or a squeaker toy or some kind of noise, or I can make some kind of a visual sign. So I always want Dee Dee to try to look directly into the camera lens. So for example, hey Dee Dee, look. Dee Dee, look at this. So I'll see if I can engage with Dee Dee like this. Dee Dee's interested in the treat. And then I'll kind of pull the treat away and then I'll put the squeaker right above my camera lens, see if Dee Dee will look right at me. Boom, there's a picture. Good job, Dee Dee. Okay, you can have a treat now. Good job.
Zach, you just completed your training with Seth Castile. How did it go? What did you think?
You know, it's really inspiring. Just some great ideas, some great tips on how to make the most of the new camera and really showcase shelter animals in the best possible way. It was really an awesome seminar.
What is this going to mean to your shelter?
So I think it really is just giving us some new ideas and new ways to approach what we're already doing and to build upon it and really just make the best possible photos that we can, really take that motto of one photo and use that as inspiration to just get some marvelous pictures of these marvelous pets to get them into marvelous homes.
I have been tracking you a little bit online and looking at your photos.
You're such a
because
stalker.
They make me, I don't mean to be, but they actually bring me so much joy. So how did you think about putting dogs and puppies and babies underwater?
Not my idea, it was a dog's idea. I was doing my pet photography commissions. A dog named Buster, who's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, leaped into the pool chasing his tennis ball. I said, whoa, did a couple of underwater snapshots of Buster jumping in, and that was the beginning of the series of underwater dogs in 2010.
They're really fun to look at, honestly. It just makes you smile. I mean, it's honestly an instant smile.
I think it's the emotion of dogs at the very best. For some reason, the water has provided the opportunity for dogs to be perhaps the most expressive that they could be.
When choosing a good location, it's important to find a place that has no distracting elements. Even though we have elements of nature, we have really weird trees, cacti, here's a really strange fountain. You know, the important thing is we want to make sure the focus is on the dog and not on a fountain. You know, we don't need a fountain in there.
Try to find a location that doesn't have a lot of distractions in the background. After all, you want the focus to be on the dog.
I know that there's a whole series of online videos that you have that teach people the tips and techniques you're talking about. Where do we find the information that teach us how to do this?
OnePictureSaves.com. All the videos are there, all the information's there. Log in, check them all out. There's a ton of information. Some of it is just basic. Some of it's very technical.
I always recommend shooting in the shade. Now I'm in the sun. Now I'm in the shade. We're gonna put the dogs just right here, use this as a backdrop. The pictures are gonna look amazing. I try to incorporate elements of nature into photos. Sometimes you can't have them because they're not there. But if you can find them, use them.
I taught my 94-year-old grandma how to use a digital SLR camera in 10 minutes.
Okay.
And she learned how to do it, and then maybe she forgot later, but she can relearn it because she's awesome.
Yes.
But you can learn it. You can learn it, and it's not intimidating. You can learn it, and you can take professional pictures in a matter of minutes.
I appreciate your work. One, your artistic work, but also your nonprofit work. It's really inspirational. And I'm wondering if you would sign this book for my youngest son, Chandler.
I would be delighted to.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. How old is Chandler?
Chandler is 9. You can say it to the Chan Man.